watching Let's Chat.
A feel-good Christmas movie is heading your way, and you may notice some familiar sights as the filming actually took place right down the road in Walker County, Georgia. Here with some information are two of the actors and two of the producers as well, Jim and Jen. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, we're talking about The Farmer and the Belle, Saving Santaland. We're going to talk about the movie here in just a second, but first I want to talk about the two of you. Of course, you know, Walker County might be new to television and film, but not for either of you. You both have lengthy resumes. Tell us a little bit about your background and yourselves first.
Sure, I'll go first. I actually started pursuing professional acting when I was living in Walker County with my parents. I used to drive to Atlanta to work as a background talent, and then eventually I took some acting classes, signed with an agent, and then I started to book on national TV. And my first role was on Drop Dead Diva. And since then, I've been working steadily, both in non-union and then the bigger projects as well. So I've been extremely blessed. And then I've also met her on, on that same journey. So it's been great.
All right, perfect. And Jen, tell us a little bit about your background.
By God's blessings, I've been in 2 Oscar-nominated films. One of my favorite ones was Frost Nixon, where I played the president's daughter, Tricia Nixon. That was directed by Ron Howard. And since then, my dream has come true by inspiring and impacting audiences in films that have a wholesome message. So if you go on Amazon, there's probably about 30 movies that I'm one of the leads of. And my favorites are My Daddy's in Heaven, God's Country, and now The Farmer and
now
the
this
Belle,
one, right?
Saving
Exactly.
Santaland.
All right, so go ahead and tell us a little bit about the movie. Of course, you know, I mentioned at the top that it's, you know, it's a feel-good Christmas movie. It's fun for the whole family, but there's a great message behind it as well.
So the movie starts with a little girl, my character when I'm young, who gets this bracelet from Grammy, and Grammy tells her, beauty is on the inside. Well, she goes to this fun Christmas festival called Santaland, and she loses it in the pig slop. Oh my gosh. Now she becomes this famous model. She's now an adult, end of her career, aging out. What is she gonna do? And she remembers this bracelet. And she says, I have to overcome my fears of that farm with the goats, the pigs, the chickens, and the cows, and I've got to find the bracelet. In doing so, she falls in love with her childhood pen pal, played by my husband, Jimmy Chandler, and learns that true beauty is serving others. And she saves Santaland, and it has magical snow, of course.
Perfect. Well, you can't have a Christmas movie without snow,
No,
right?
you can't.
Naturally.
And does it snow here in North Georgia?
Sometimes.
Occasionally.
So we added it in visual effects by our director, Wes Llewellyn.
Where there's a will, there's a way, that's for certain.
Correct.
Now, you mentioned the bracelet. I want to talk about, there is some additional elements that are available with this movie as far as kind of like a merchandise line. I know you're telling me a little bit before the interview, but talk us through what else is available. Once we see the movie, we want to extend that with our family.
It's a fun Christmas gift. This bracelet is selling on QVC and has 10 inscriptions that really help women and girls renew their mind about why they are beautiful.
This was my mother's, your great-grandmother's.
She gave it to you?
Yes, and I'm giving it to you.
Daddy didn't want it?
Well, I don't think he'd like it very much. I never had a daughter, so I want you to have it.
Now, you guys are a great team, obviously, in multiple ways. Talk about co-producing this film together.
Oh, wow. It's been such a journey. We've actually been working on this project for 4 years. We shot the portions that are shot in New York City almost 4 years ago now.
You've been working on this. You're working as a great team as well. You mentioned New York, but why did you choose Walker County, Georgia for the story as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we chose Walker County because my family is from here. We have a farm at the base of Lookout Mountain that has been in my family for over 100 years down in the Macklemore's Cove. So it's very beautiful and scenic. So we already have the farm, we already have the animals, we already have the people that can manage them. So it really turned into a family affair. My mother, my brother, my dad, my nieces, and my nephews were all part of the project. My dad actually plays a part, and my nephew, or excuse me, my niece Adele plays my daughter.
I was going to say, yeah, your niece is one of the main characters in this story as well.
Yes, yeah. So it was really great. There was one day where all of us were listed on the call sheet together as working. So it was a.
That had to be fun to work on this as a family.
It was a blast.
So cool.
It was so fun. I'm so thankful for them.
And the community of Chickamauga came behind us, like Joe Legee, your morning anchor, Channel
Used to be,
12 News.
Yeah, previously with us.
Actually is in the movie.
Wonderful. And I mean, a behind the scenes person with us. You don't get to see her because she's always working behind the scenes. Semenya is in there. A lot of local talent is included in this film. You really made it available.
Yeah,
That's
Dan
correct.
Ralston's Christmas Tree Farm, Fancy Moore helped us with the city of Chickamauga, all of the Christmas decorations they donated.
Wonderful.
Oh my goodness, we have so many people in the community of Chickamauga who
Yeah,
made
there
this
was
movie
businesses
possible.
in Chattanooga that helped. First Class Limo, Sunbelt Rentals, they donated to us, which was fantastic. We couldn't have done it without the Chattanooga Valley.
So the number one question going through everyone's mind right now is, how do I see this film?
Yay, it releases today!
Perfect. All right, of course, so there, Walker County, again, you mentioned the community aspect. They are really behind you guys with a couple of screenings available to the public.
That's correct.
Tell us about those opportunities.
Yeah, so this Friday you're going to be able to come to our two of our premiere screenings where we're doing a little red carpet thing and inviting the public to come at 5:30 and 8:30 at the Walker County Civic Center. And you can get more information by going to Eventbrite and searching the Walker County Chamber of Commerce. They're actually posted it on Eventbrite for us. You got to get your tickets quick. There's only 100 available because of COVID.
Right,
so
we have to stay safe. Exactly.
Yeah, we have to stay safe.
If we're not making it to the screening, how can we watch this film?
Absolutely. You could go to Walmart, you could go to Christian bookstores, or you could get it on demand on your cable local provider. And some of those would be Amazon, iTunes, Vudu Now, Fandango Now.
Cox, Dish, anywhere where you can purchase a movie for streaming, it'll be available. So you just search us, and whatever your preferred method is, you can do it. You can also buy the DVD online as well if you want to do it that route.
So the Farmer and the Belle, Saving Santaland.
All right, and this is a great, of course, this is a great Christmas tradition to start with your family this year, watching the film as it's new, but then returning to it year after year
Absolutely.
as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy premiere day. I know what I am doing tonight. I'm going to be watching The Farmer and the Belle.
Please do so.
And we thank Walker County Commission Office. They helped us so much.
All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations.